So hello everyone. Today we are diving into a sweet debate of raw sugar versus refined sugar. Sugar is everywhere in our diet, but not all sugars are created equal. Raw sugar with its natural golden color and crystals claims to be the healthier option, while refined sugar, well, it's a staple in the most households. So which one is truly better for your health? Let's uncover the facts and sweeten your knowledge on these sugars. At the beginning, we have to understand the basics. What is raw sugar and what is refined sugar? To get started, let's break down the difference between the raw sugar and the refined sugar. Firstly, raw sugar. This is the sugar in its less processed form, meaning it retains some of the natural molasses from the sugarcane. This is why raw sugar has a darker color and richer flavor compared to the refined sugar. It undergoes minimal processing, so it retains a few traces of minerals, though it is not in the large quantity. Refined sugar, on the other hand, has gone through a series of vigorous processes to remove the impurities, color, and flavor. And what is the result? A white, fine textured sugar which all we recognize. But this refining process strips away all the remaining minerals and just leaving the pure sucrose. Now let's get into the nutritional details and see if the raw sugar really holds a health advantage. Raw sugar contains a tiny amount of minerals like calcium, potassium, iron, magnesium due to the retained molasses. But don't get too excited. These minerals are present in such small amounts that they won't significantly impact your nutrition. Here's the kicker. Raw and refined sugar contains almost the same amount of calories. A teaspoon of either will give you about 15 to 16 calories. So if you're watching your calorie intake, there is no big difference between these. If we see the glycemic index, both sugar have the similar glycemic index, meaning they affect the blood sugar levels in a much similar way. Raw sugar isn't necessarily better for the people with blood glucose concerns like diabetes. Does the minimal processing of raw sugar make it better? Let's see. With its slight molasses content, raw sugar may offer a marginally lower glycemic index. However, the effect is so minor, it likely won't make a noticeable difference in your health, especially if you consumed in large quantity. Whereas refined sugar is a pure sucrose which quickly spikes the blood glucose levels. Regularly consuming refined sugar in excess have been linked with the health issues like weight gain, insulin resistance, and increased risk of heart disease. Now let's see the Ayurvedic perspective. As always. Now let's see the Ayurvedic perspective. Ayurveda has its own view on the sugar, and its ancient science leans towards less processed natural sweeteners. Raw sugar or jaggery is often considered beneficial in moderation in Ayurveda, as it's thought to have a warming effect on the body and support digestion. It is believed that the balance of Vata and Pitta doshas make it a preferable choice over the refined sugar. Refined sugar, however, is seen as too cooling and stimulating, which may aggravate the Kapha dosha and contribute to the imbalance if consumed regularly. Ayurveda encourages choosing natural forms of sweetness for their prana, that is the life energy, and minimal processing. Considering the environmental impact, sugar production has a huge impact on the planet. Here's how raw sugar and refined sugar can be compared. Raw sugar production generally requires a very less processing, meaning fewer chemicals and less energy are used. This could make the raw sugar slightly more eco-friendly as compared to the refined sugar. Whereas in the refined sugar undergoes a multi-step processing cycle that uses more energy and involves chemical agents like sulfur dioxide to bleach and purify the sugar. So if you're eco-conscious, raw sugar might be the more sustainable option. Another difference worth noting is its flavor and how each sugar performs in recipe. Raw sugar has a deeper, slightly caramel-like taste due to the molasses content. It's great in coffee and baking when you want a richer flavor profile. Whereas refined sugar has a more neutral taste and dissolves easily, making it ideal for recipes where a pure sweetness without any molasses flavor is desired, like in cakes, cookies, and beverages. Now let's see the final verdict. So which sugar should you choose? Well, the answer depends upon your health goals, lifestyle, and taste preferences. So if you are looking for a more natural, minimally processed option and a hint of minerals, raw sugar can be a nice choice. But remember, both raw sugar as well as the refined sugar should be consumed in moderation to keep your health in check. If you are strictly counting your calories and have blood sugar concerns, neither sugar is better. They are essentially the same in those respects. If you are enjoying the video and this series, please give a like and share it with your friends, and subscribe the channel for more of these comparison videos in the future. Thank you. Jai Hind.